a big thank you for your support and your prayers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, it's Chris coming from the UK.
Hi everyone, it's Greg coming from Down Under.
Hi everyone, I'm Garrett and I am still in Singapore. Yeah.
And it's our first anniversary.
And so this video is like a response of some reflection questions that we've thought about together, and here it goes. So this past year has been a very challenging one.
It's been quite a roller coaster.
A year with many ups, many downs, but completely grace-filled.
One that has been very enriching.
It's fair to say that it's changed my life. In the biggest area, I think adding some structure that I really needed. And if writing is God's gift to me, I think through this CCC journey, I've really learned how I can use it to serve others and how I can develop it further as well.
It is quite humbling to recognize and see this journey that we've been on together this past year.
I think it was truly a pleasure to have been able to share fellowship and to be on this journey with my brothers. The blog has been a byproduct of this amazing fellowship that I think God has graced us with. I think my most memorable moment with CCC will definitely have to be our little trip down to Perth. That was the crux of our relationship, which was that the blog was simply a vehicle for our journeys, but most and importantly, it was all about the fellowship that the three of us shared. And I think it was a good break for all three of us, anyways.
The most memorable moment for me would have to be when we had our first articles. We sat down, the three of us, we had dinner. It was so difficult not to start talking about the articles straight away. It's like, oh my gosh, like he wrote that and he wrote that, but like we were like, no, dinner first, then business. There was really like this sense that something was in the air and like so much prayer had gone into this, especially I think on Chris's part. I was just like so excited to see where this goes, and that really set the tone for the year ahead.
The thing about being 7 hours behind Singapore and 9 hours behind Canberra, I get the privilege of basically reviewing and seeing Garrett and Gregory's video first before I make mine. And the problem about that is that they have basically taken all of my answers as well. I agree with Greg that the experience that the three of us had in Perth was amazing. And I also agree with Garrett that one of the most memorable moments for me too is when we first met together and we first sat down to share our articles with each other. As what Garrett said, it was really and truly an experience that we felt like, wow, there's something about this that is larger than ourselves. There's something deeper and more profound here.
Write more consistently. I still have, I think, about 4 projects on the back burner for Christ-Centered Conversations, articles to write.
To involve more of you, the readers, in striking up conversations, to get your comments on what ideas that you want to talk about, saints that you want to see featured in our articles.
We are definitely looking for more writers, more writing in other languages.
New writers means new experiences, new perspectives, but most importantly, new journeys for us to share with one another, and that's always very exciting.
I also hope that Christ-Centered Conversations will continue to be Christ-centered.
That prayer forms the most fundamental element of this adventure together. That really everything else that we do is but a response to the love that we have received.
To really know that it's Jesus at heart of it all moving.
Thank you so much for
taking the time to read our blogs, to read our reflections.
Everyone who's read articles, who's gave us feedback.
Thank you so much for also watching our videos. None of us are professionals in this. We have very basic equipment and basic software.
Thank you for your support and your prayers.
We feel very supported by prayers.
It really means a lot to us, and even like our friends from other countries, thank you so much. It really shows that we live in such a wonderful period where we can share the faith across time zones, across borders, and we still have a very long way to go.
As with all things with growth comes certain challenges and certain obstacles, but in retrospect, the entire journey has been, I think Garrett puts it very nicely, one heck of a roller coaster ride.
As we continue to pray for you, we hope that you continue to pray for us as well as this blog continues on to its second year.
So thank you everyone for sharing with us in this journey, this adventure of sorts for this past year. Gregory, Garrett and myself, we are really grateful for this journey that we have embarked on together, and we are really excited about the year ahead as well.
So thank you, and we'll see you again for another year of Christ-centered conversations. God bless.